I don't know him, but I do know CT.
Yeah,
Team
Clayton
CT
Thomas
all day.
and Kel Mitchell. We're talking about the movie Last Dragon, and these are some of the interesting people that were trying out for this role in this movie.
Denzel. I'm going to let everybody know Denzel auditioned for this movie.
What? Denzel Washington auditioned for The Last Dragon.
For both roles.
Shown up and for...
Yes.
No way.
Yes. Laurence Fishburne also auditioned as well. This was a big deal. Think about it. Like, this was a big move. Wesley Snipes also went out for Bruce Leroy.
Wait till you hear what's next.
And which is crazy because then I feel like because he didn't get it, he's showing everybody how his martial arts.
Yeah.
Kicking everybody.
You made a mistake.
Kicking everybody in their face. And y'all should have gave me Bruce Leroy.
Facts.
But when I found that out, I was like, hey, yo. But I mean, you're talking about it's Barry Gordy, bro. You know what I mean? And in a martial arts, like, come on. You know what I mean? Action movie for a black around that time.
But here's the thing. And shout out to Taimak. That goes to show because he was an unknown. So he was supposed to get that role. And what he did with that role was it was a fish out of water, but it was so genuine and authentic.
Right.
Yeah.
I believed everything that he did
I agree.
for him to have been introduced to us. I know that it would have been a different movie with any of those three actors.
100%.
Facts. And Taimak wasn't an actor at that point. He was actually trained in martial arts.
Wow.
And his stunt coordinator.
Yeah.
I mean, his sensei was also a stunt coordinator for Hollywood films and used to be in a lot of films. He was the one that gave Taimak the job.
Wow.
That's how that happened. He was like, my student would be great for this.
He was right.
So also kudos to Taimak for this being his first movie and first acting gig.
Goodness,
you know what I'm saying? That's crazy too. You know what I mean? So
It's a heavy load.
yeah, it was a heavy
Super
load.
heavy load.
You know what I mean?
All right, so I guess it's CT is dope is the name of the show. If people go check.
Oh,
it
that's
out.
the name of his page.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's his how you can
CT
find him
Cinema
also.
is the name of the show. There it is, CT Cinema.
Yeah.
So that is crazy though, but it makes sense. All this makes sense. Oh, I forgot what I wanted to send you. We got to talk. I got a whole thing. Remember we discussed 3T's mom being killed. I got something for you for next week. We're gonna discuss it next week.
Okay. All right.
Michael. But go ahead. Go.
I really don't like that you did that to me and not gonna tell me and I gotta wait, but okay.
Yeah. We ain't got enough time. I got it already, but we ain't got enough time. But go.
Okay.
What do you think about
sure you make it?
all those castings? That would have been interesting with Wesley Snipes as that.
I mean, considering we just talked about this movie, like about a month ago when I went to go see it in theaters, when I was back home at Ronnie's, and I just can't get past old dude looking exactly like Deion Cole, Shona.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. No, also like I'm not gonna minimize like the writing, but also like that's still crazy to know because I mean, and I guess at this time Denzel ain't Denzel, Wesley not Wesley.
None of them are who they are.
at that time, so it's kind of hard to picture it.
Laurence Fishburne had a little bit of a name because he had been in Cornbread, Earl and Me, and in Apocalypse Now. He had been in those two. So
yeah, so I mean, Laurence Fishburne as shown up, I could see that. I could see that. But the other two, it's just kind of hard to picture because again, I'm coming from the era of they already own when I get on this earth, pretty much. Denzel is kind of leaving. What was he in? St. Elsewhere.
St. Elsewhere, yep. And he also had
St. Elsewhere, and then so he's like headed into Much Ado About Nothing, maybe I'm too early.
What he actually his first film was this comedy called like True Identity or Double Take, where basically I'm gonna pull it up if I can get the exact name. But basically in the film, his dad, he ended up being biracial, and the guy ends up finding out his son is black.
Yeah, I saw that. Yes, I do. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's for people that.
And what year was that?
That's what I'm pulling up now. His discography real quick. It is in it's called Carbon Copy, 1981.
Okay.
So he had already been in Carbon Copy. So
okay.
He had Carbon Copy.
So around 1987, because I think that's when.
And he had Soldier Story already in the can.
Okay. I'm trying to think. So wait, was what year was The Last Dragon? That wasn't
85.
85.
Soldier Story is 84.
Okay, so Last Dragon is 85. I thought Last Dragon was 87 for some reason. So that's still around the same time. So Denzel is not. I mean, he's not Denzel that we know. But so it's just still kind of.
Denzel didn't really book nothing until 87 after.
That's how I'm thinking of him.
So he was sitting there like, damn, I ain't got nothing. Mentioning Denzel, I went to go see just small segue before we go to our last topic. I went to go see Robert Townsend's one-man stage play Saturday. It was at the Kirkwood Performing Arts Center. I took Xander go with me. And
Robert Townsend was in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. He had a one stage play on his whole life. It was called
Meteor Man.
It was called from Life to Shuffle. And he talks about Denzel in there because he was like, they used to all go into this place to try to pick off these things for auditions in New York. And he's like, one dude used to come in like, man, I can't book a damn thing, man. Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, man, this next one gonna work for you, man. And he pulled it off. And he was like, man, that dude over dramatic. He ain't gonna make it. That person ended up being Denzel Washington. But this is back in the late 70s before they grew up. And it's so funny that they end up being in Soldier Story together too, or whatnot as well. So, but what Denzel couldn't have done. I mean, maybe I couldn't see Denzel being Sho'nuff or Taimak's role.
Me neither. That's just like, it's hard to picture. And I'm like, and with that movie being still so fresh in my mind, I'm like, whoo, that writing was terrible.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and when they start making all these sounds, I was like, oh my gosh, this could not be made today.
No, I think it's availability to be remade though.
Huh?
I do think it should be remade though.
I know with my ideas. Like I said, you would have Dion Cole as Sho'nuff. It has to be Dion Cole. Like,
no, I go a totally different direction.
Okay, where you going?
I'm saying make it a TV series. You make it a TV series and you base it around Bruce Leroy's daughter, but then she gets recruited by Sho'nuff. What Sho'nuff is dead.
Oh, you went a completely different direction.
Yeah, so it's a deep thing, man. I got a whole concept for it, man. With this, so I have Michael Jai White playing Sho'nuff in this. Because I need someone that knows martial arts heavy, though.
Yeah, okay, that's
the only reason I put Michael Jai White in my head.
If they really wanted to just redo the movie, then that's why I was just like, to put Dion Cole, because that man looked just like Dion Cole.
No, he does, and Dion Cole.
Like I told you, Taimak could be played. Bruce Leroy could be played by Ron Flynn.
Ron Flynn, or what about I've thought about this before when we talking about Trevor Jackson.
Yeah, Trevor Jackson would be one, absolutely. Yeah. But I feel like but it's almost kind of be like,
who plays Vanity though?
Not Yara Shahidi.
Do you make it Chloe?
Yeah, I think I said Chloe could potentially play Vanity. You could get what's another shit low key. I mean, it has to be solid writing, or they just have to know they're doing this for fun. But low key, you can have Zendaya play Vanity.
Yeah, but no.
But like I said, but
Zendaya though, man. But she like Vanity gave like sex appeal without being sexy in that movie.
I feel like Zendaya could do that.
No,
because she had stuff. But see,
like that movie, even with that movie with Denzel Washington's son, like she's supposed to be kind of sexy in there, but I didn't. I
think it was also so much happening in that film where I don't even know. For me, she did a great job in there.
Don't get it twisted.
Huh?
She did a great job in there. Don't get it twisted.
For me, I didn't feel like she was necessarily supposed to be exuding sex appeal. I felt like it was just too much happening. Like this is like this marriage, and like I feel like that both of these niggas is dysfunctional and trying to figure this shit out. And I hate how that nigga held his fork.
Oh.
I was stuck there. I was like, oh, why he holding that fork like he 5?
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff, and again, share it with everybody.